Welcome back. Well, in Beijing, hazardous air pollution is not new, but the city government has issued its first ever red smog alert. The alert means extra measures will be enforced to cut down on the smog, including closing schools and restricting car use by odd and even licensing. Even outdoor barbecues are being banned. Our Tom Sater is here to explain all of this for us. Tom, as I understand it, Beijing has had higher pollution levels in the past, but this is the first time they're using this red alert. Yeah, why is that?
That's a good question. It's about time. We've been waiting, Linda, for the last couple of years when they first implemented this alert system. It could be because last week, if you remember, the numbers were off the chart. This was December 1st. So the citizens, just a big outcry, why don't you use the warning system that you developed? And, of course, a cold front sweeps through the area and cleans everything up. You just can't wait for cold fronts to move through. But it also could be that we're in the second week of the climate summit in Paris, and maybe authorities in Beijing wanted to send a message that we are serious about this. This is the chart that we use. And many times, many countries around the world use this. It's quite uniform, and it's nice to have everybody on the same page. We also believe that China authorities are issuing this red alert, not only the first time, but the first time to use the system as it was developed, as a forecast. Instead of waiting till you get up to 300, which is hazardous, and then put out the alert, do it before it occurs. So we're right now under an orange alert, and it's going to go to red beginning at 6 a.m. Now, no cold fronts in the future until Thursday. So they do believe this is going to last a couple of days, and the smog that we already see on satellite here in gray is with us. Here's Beijing, Tianjin, and there is smog underneath the cloud cover. In fact, you can see the burgundy numbers here, everything well in the hazardous zone and beyond. I mean, the chart only goes to 500, and we're seeing 600 and 700. Also, if you look at the winds, there's Zhengzhou. They're at 369. That's going to blow to Tianjin. And then eventually, we'll find the smog numbers really increase in the Korean Peninsula and even into Western Japan. We saw that last week as well. Here's the system now. Again, it was put out 2 years ago, and they have reached this criteria many times, more than we can count in the last couple of years, where, you know, your visibility, this is less than 5 kilometers, and you're over 500. But it costs money, and that's probably why they haven't done it. The government has to take precautions. This is what happens now. This started 2 years ago, 4-tiered system, red, first time ever, expected when the smog is going to last for 3 days. When it's an orange, schools are advised cancel outdoor activities, advised, it says. Factories got to limit emissions. Construction sites have to kind of calm down some activities. But now red, schools are closed, just like we had last week without a red warning. 80% of government cars are off the road, more transportation. At least they're doing it. This is what they're going to expect, Lynda, in the days ahead. At least they have this protocol. India, which has some of the worst pollution in the world, has yet to even develop an alert system. So maybe that'll come out of the climate summit this week as well.
Yeah, we'll be watching closely. Tom Sater, thanks for breaking that down for us. Well, that does it for this edition of CNN Newsroom. I'm Lynda Kinkade. I'll be back hosting The World Right Now coming up next. Hope you can stay with us.